Hi, everybody. Father Rich Jasper from Immaculate Conception and St. Jude Mission Church in Elkton, Maryland. We are finishing up the 5th week of Lent, and it is Saturday, April 12th. We are still in the Gospel of John, and this time it is John chapter 11, verses 45 to 56. John writes, "Many of the Jews who had come to Mary and had seen what Jesus had done began to believe in him. But some of them went to the Pharisees and told them what Jesus had done. So the chief priests and the Pharisees convened the Sanhedrin and said, 'What are we going to do? This man is performing many signs. If we leave him alone, all will believe in him, and the Romans will come and take both our land and our nation.' But one of them, Caiaphas, who was high priest that year, said to them, 'You know nothing, nor do you consider that it is better for you that one man should die instead of the people, so that the whole nation may not perish.' He did not say this on his own, but since he was high priest for that year, he prophesied that Jesus was going to die for the nation, and not only for the nation, but also to gather into one the dispersed children of God. So from that day on, they planned to kill him. So Jesus no longer walked about in public among the Jews, but he left for the region near the desert to a town called Ephraim, and there he remained with his disciples." Fear causes people to do things that they normally would not do. And I think this gospel today is a sample of just that crowd mentality that happens when fear starts to drive minds and hearts. And you can see it. You can feel the tension in the crowd and the leaders of the Jewish people who are now so afraid of Jesus, afraid perhaps of the power that he seems to have, and afraid of how he's drawing people to him. And the fear is causing them to hate. The fear is causing them to try to bring about division. And it's fascinating that the one leader, Caiaphas, actually prophesies something that will become true, that one man will suffer and die for the nation and for all. Interestingly enough, that Jesus himself would actually be the actual gift that offers his life on the cross so that all can be one, so that all can come back to healing, so that divisions and hatred and everything that the human heart holds on to in evil, Jesus went to the cross so that we can let that go and fear no longer has to reign. In today's world, though, it does. We know it. It always has in so many ways, but I think now more than ever, and if we were honest, we'd admit it too, fear is driving so many hearts these days. And Jesus is calling us back to that place of saying, trust me. I went to the cross, I died, and I rose so that you will have life. And there no longer has to be hatred that divides you. There no longer has to be jealousy or fear that drives you. The challenge, though, is to let Jesus into that fear. And as we're getting ready for Palm Sunday tomorrow and the beginning of Holy Week, it really is the invitation, the beautiful invitation to look back at the cross and remember that the cross is the answer, because the cross of Jesus Christ and the love poured out on that cross is what leads to holiness and resurrection. It leads to healing, and it leads to all of us becoming sisters and brothers again in God. It can only happen in God. There's no other way but God alone through the cross of Christ. One went to the cross, one suffered and died, so that all may be one in him. Let go of the fear. Trust him and know that it is through the cross he has saved the world. God bless you.